I'm Officer Andy Haarmann, and this is FPD Roll Call. In this edition, we'll discuss our April and May 2014 crime statistics. We'll take a look at a video shot from our open house at the Florissant Police Department on May 17th. We'll talk about some upcoming events that you may be interested in. And finally, we'll talk about some summer vacation tips. Before we get into that, we'll talk about our April 2014 crime statistics. There was one robbery reported in the month of April, and it is as follows. On April 28th, in the 3300 block of North Highway 67, there were 9 burglaries reported in the month of April, and they are as follows. On April 8th, in the 2100 block of Durhecke, on April 14th, in the 900 block of South Lafayette, on April 15th, in the 2200 block of North Elizabeth, on April 20th, in the 1200 block of St. Matthew, on April 22nd, in the 800 block of Purcell, on April 22nd, in the 1000 block of Wycombe, on April 26th, in the 2500 block of Hackney, on April 29th, in the 2900 block of North Waterford, and on April 30th, in the 13,600 block of New Halls Ferry Road. There were 5 reported motor vehicle thefts in the month of April, and they are as follows. On April 12th, in the 3200 block of Cross Keys, on April 14th, in the 700 block of Thompson, on April 18th, in the 2300 block of Sukasa, on April 23rd, in the 500 block of Patterson Road, on April 30th, in the 2800 block of Santiago. There were 54 reported stealings, or thefts, reported in the month of April, and the breakdown is as follows. 1 purse snatching, 15 shopliftings from stores, 8 thefts from motor vehicles, 3 motor vehicle thefts of motor vehicle parts or accessories, 1 stolen bicycle, 4 thefts from buildings, and 22 miscellaneous thefts. As always, just a reminder for the thefts from vehicles, please keep your vehicles locked and your valuables hidden from view. That way, as the people walking down the street checking door handles, they don't find an unlocked vehicle, or they don't find a laptop or purse or GPS device sitting in open view that may tempt them into breaking a window or breaking a car door lock to enter in that vehicle. We'll now move on to the May crime statistics. There was 1 reported robbery in the month of May, and it was on May 26th in the 1st block of James J. Egan Drive. There were 17 burglaries reported in the month of May, and they are as follows. On May 4th, in the 800 block of Pebble, on May 5th, in the 1500 block of Knight, on May 7th, in the 1000 block of Bluefield, on May 7th, in the 1300 block of Stoneberry, on May 12th, in the 1st block of Charlotte, on May 13th, in the 1600 block of Durhecke, on May 13th, in the 1900 block of North New Florissant Road, on May 14th, in the 900 block of Canisius, on May 16th, in the 2800 block of Parker Road, on May 20th, in the 1st block of St. Martha, on May 20th, in the 600 block of St. Catherine, on May 21st, in the 100 block of Reeb Lane, on May 23rd, in the 300 block of Brockley, on May 24th, in the 2400 block of Larry, on May 24th, in the 300 block of Brockley, also another one on May 24th in the 300 block of Brockley, and on May 29th in the 2200 block of Johnstown. There were 6 reported motor vehicle thefts in the month of May, and they are as follows. On May 5th, in the 2000 block of Carefree. On May 6th, in the 3000 block of Country Green Court. On May 16th, in the 200 block of North Highway 67. On May 24th, in the 3200 block of Cross Keys Drive. On May 28th, in the 2300 block of Montezuma. And on May 28th, in the 1300 block of Dunn Road. There were 45 reported stealings in the month of May, and they are as follows. 14 reported shoplifting cases, 6 reports of stealings from motor vehicles, 3 reports of stealings of motor vehicle parts or accessories, 1 stolen bicycle, 12 stealings from buildings, and 9 miscellaneous thefts. And finally, there were 14 property damages in the month of May. As we've been saying for probably about a year now, copper thefts is still plaguing not only the Florissant area, but the St. Louis area and the United States in general because of the cost of copper pipes. So just keep an eye out on any unoccupied homes that you have in your neighborhood. If you have someone who's around an unoccupied home, don't just assume that it's a worker or it's a real estate agent or someone who's looking to purchase that home. Most of the people who are stealing these copper pipes are driving around in work trucks or work vans. They're carrying in tools and carrying out tools because they have to use that stuff to cut the copper pipes out of the walls and out of the air conditioning units. So please do notify the Florissant Police Department if you see suspicious activity or activity around a vacant home so we can come out and check it out. That's going to be the key to catching these individuals. So please do keep an eye out and help us out in that regard. Next, I'd like to show a video that was shot by our media department of the open house that occurred at the Florissant Police Department on May 17th. Several hundred people came through the open house. They viewed various displays both outside the police department and inside the police department. They took an approximate 1-hour tour of the building with officers explaining different rooms and different divisions within the police department. So many of our residents found it very valuable. I want to send a special thanks out to our Public Works Department and our Parks and Recreation Department for their assistance, as well as the assistance of the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District to make this event very special. So enjoy the video. As you can tell, we're here in front of the Florissant Police Department today for our open house. As you'll see, there's several displays, both inside the building and outside. So please enjoy. We'll be right back.
Yeah, but typically the people I've paid are from EDU. Yeah. So if they put it more than funds on it, we already know we're done.
We've got to be like 2 years. We need a line up. Most people don't even. I think I'm one of the few that might agree.
Measurements.
block or outside.
Yep.
That if there's a heat alarm in there, so on a hot summer day, if they're out of the car for a certain length of time, if it reaches over a certain temperature, I think they're all programmed at 90 degrees, an alarm will go off in the car, the windows will roll down automatically, a fan attached on the windows will blow, and the horn and sirens and everything will go off to let you know, my car is overheating, I need to go get my dog. Unfortunately, every year somewhere in the country, there's a canine dog that is killed because of heat exhaustion inside of a car. The evidence we thought we could
Like slides on.
Dogs have to do the same thing. They have to be trained and certified every year. So, yeah, sometimes, yep.
The dog's still going to come in on his own and do what he needs to do.
Don't mess with that.
Stop fighting my dog. There's Boost. Heel. Heel. Sit. At that point, this guy might get a little worried and run.
Get off bed! Get off bed!
There's Boost.
And we're back. It also should be noted on May 17th, right after the open house occurred, we had the building renaming and dedication renamed for our longtime Florissant Police Chief and former Mayor Robert Lowry Sr. A video was taken of that as well, and it was aired on a previous FPD roll calls. Now we'll talk about some upcoming events and some events that have occurred. One thing that we enjoyed on May 22nd, we had a kind of a busy May in between the Valley of Flowers and the open house, and then this, we had the Law Enforcement Torch Run, which benefits the Special Olympics of Missouri. For the first time ever, came through the city of Florissant. So the Florissant Police Department always runs in the Law Enforcement Torch Run, but usually the leg of the torch run doesn't come through Florissant. This year it came through Florissant, so the Florissant Police Department was proud to run the leg that came through Florissant. It was a 2.73 mile leg, and believe me, I felt every 2.73 miles of it when I was running it. But we started at the Shop and Save at Flower Valley. We took the torch from the St. Louis County Police Department, and we ran south down Lindbergh, and we passed the torch over to the Hazelwood Police Department at North Highway 67 and Charbonnier at the Sears lot, and then they continued down North Highway 67. We had several of our officers who participated in the torch run. The torch run is near and dear to the Florissant Police Department, as well as Special Olympics. If you've ever been out to a Special Olympics event, you'll be hooked. It's a great organization doing great work for some very, very special people. So hopefully if you ever hear of a special event, an event for the Special Olympics, please do come out and cheer on the athletes, because it is a great event and it will warm your heart. We do have Special Olympics Torch Run t-shirts still on sale at the Florissant Police Department. They're $10 for sizes youth, medium through double extra large, and then $15 for triple extra large. Please contact me at the Florissant Police Department at 830-6042 or email me at haarmann@florissantmo.com. And I'll be happy to sell you a t-shirt to benefit the Missouri Special Olympics. The Florissant Police Department is once again participating in the National Night Out. This year the National Night Out is taking place on Tuesday, August 5th. It's always a hot night, but it's a great night to come out and visit a lot of the different residents as they host block parties. So if you want to host a block party, please contact the Florissant City Hall to arrange for a block party permit. It's no cost to you. It's just simply letting us know, and we will also take care of arranging for barricades to be placed on the street so you can close down the street. So please contact Florissant City Hall at 921-5700 to arrange for your block party permit. Hopefully we have a whole bunch of block parties on August 5th, and the Florissant Police Department will be proud to come out and visit with you and discuss any concerns and talk about any of our programs. So please do take advantage of the National Night Out. It's a great way for you to get to know your neighbors, and statistics have always shown if the neighbors know each other and they're very tight-knit, then they're more likely to look out for each other and report that suspicious activity, which is a big goal of us, is to have everybody reporting the suspicious activity. On another note, with the block parties, if you want to have a neighborhood watch meeting, or any of the block captains out there, we encourage you to have neighborhood watch meetings, especially in the summertime. It's a great time to get out. If you have a neighborhood watch meeting, please let me know, and I'll arrange for an officer to come by and stop by to discuss any issues that you may have. We'll have an officer who patrols your area stop by. So anytime and if you don't have a neighborhood watch group in your neighborhood, please give me a call at the police station. I'll be happy to discuss what it takes to start a neighborhood watch group. And it's not a whole lot. It's just a little bit of time that it takes for you to start a neighborhood watch group, but it pays off big time in the end. So please do consider that. We have a new program that we're very excited to debut. In previous years, we've always hosted a Police Citizens Academy in the late summer and early fall. This year, between discussions with us and the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District, we decided to host a first-time Public Safety Citizens Academy instead of just a Police Citizens Academy. It's going to be 9 weeks long. It's going to be held on Wednesdays from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. It could be either held at the Florissant Police Department or the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District Firehouse, depending on what's going on that week. It's going to start on August 27th and run till October 22nd. Like I said, 9 weeks long. 4 of those weeks will be dedicated to issues resolving around police, and then 4 weeks will be issues dedicated to fire and fire safety and fire suppression. It's going to be a great time. Different things that are going to be discussed will be narcotics, traffic accident investigation, traffic enforcement. We'll also talk about fire suppression, vehicle extraction, and different stuff on the fire side. So it is a great class. Please consult our website at www.florissantmo.com/police to get an application, and it's going to be a great event. The seating is limited to 24 people, so an application is required. You must apply and send that in to me, first come, first serve, to get the seats on this class that we fully anticipate to fill up right away, because it's the first time we've ever had it, and we're excited to do it this year, and hopefully we'll be able to continue to do it in the future. Finally, I would like to, since we're kind of in the full swing of summer vacation time, I'd like to discuss a couple home summer vacation tips with you. This is stuff that you probably already know, but it always serves as a good reminder for it. One of the tips we always like to talk about is just don't talk about it. Everybody's on social media now, between Facebook and a lot of the other social media sites. Resist that temptation to talk about how you just can't wait tomorrow that I'm going to Cancun, or posting pictures of while you're down in Cancun or Florida or Disney World, different events or activities that you're participating in at the time. All you're doing is you're letting everybody that has access to your Facebook page know that you're not home and no one's home right now. So resist that temptation to talk about it as it's occurring or before it occurs. Once you get back home, feel free to post all your stories or all your photographs of the great vacation that you had, but just don't do it while you're down there. Remember your mail. You can always contact the post office, and for no cost they will stop your mail. That way you don't have a full mailbox, which is always a clue for people driving down the street that someone's not home if they're not collecting all their mail. So remember to stop your mail, stop your newspapers if you're receiving newspaper delivery, so that stuff doesn't pile up. Make sure you park a car in the driveway, or better yet, talk to a neighbor that you trust and encourage them to park one of their vehicles in your driveway. That way there's a vehicle coming and going, so it looks like the house is being lived in and it looks like someone's home. So talk to a neighbor, and in addition to asking them to keep an eye out on your house, ask them to maybe park a car in the driveway so someone looks like they're coming and going. Also, you just make notifications to your alarm company, let them know that you're going to be out of town and how they can get a hold of you or another alternate emergency contact, and notify the Florissant Police Department. Participate and take advantage of our vacation check program. You can go to our website, www.florissantmo.com/police, to get a vacation check form. You can fill that out online and just send it right back, or you can come up to the Florissant Police Department and fill one out. And that way the officers know to take a look at your house, and then come by twice a day to inspect your house to make sure everything is secure. And the most important thing is always to let us know when you do get home from vacation. That way we know you're back home and everything's safe and secure. Once again, I want to thank you for joining me on this edition of FPD Roll Call. Remember, if you have a gut feeling that something's not right when you see suspicious activity or criminal activity, please do give us a call right as activity is occurring. You are our eyes and ears in the community, and we always need your help and help keeping our community safe. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.